Deadpool wakes up from a long nap after eating too many tacos, only to find the world has been overrun by zombies. Food is strewn all around, dishes are broken, and no one is there. "Where is everybody? Hello, check please," Deadpool calls out, but no one answers. He walks to the door and finds a note. "Dear Mr. Deadpool, you have been a loyal and reliable customer of our restaurant, although your tipping leaves something to be desired. We could not wake you from your slumber as we fled, but we have locked the doors. Hopefully, it will keep you safe." Safe? Safe from what? Deadpool wonders as he steps out into the street. No one, no noise, no cars, just a deserted city. He looks down and sees a newspaper with the headline "The Dead Rise." Surely this is a prank. He thinks and starts wandering around looking for survivors. He calls out anyone, but is met with silence. Deadpool continued walking and finally came across a stranger approaching him. "You shouldn't be here," the person said as he got closer and suddenly lunged at Deadpool to bite him. He pushed the person away and beheaded him, pulling out his gun to shoot him. The head tried to say, "A gun, don't, they'll hear." Deadpool replied, "Who's gonna hear? There's nobody," and used his gun to finish him off. But he spoke too soon. Behind him were hundreds of zombies approaching. All of them were talking strangely. Deadpool beheaded and shot them all down, but the number was too much, and he had to run away. Luckily, a truck appeared, and the people in the truck opened fire to save Deadpool. He quickly jumped into the truck, and they drove away. It turned out that they were the last survivors, including two children, a strong man named RP, an injured person who had been bitten, and an old woman. They quickly ran away from the zombies. They tell Deadpool that he is the last superhero left on the planet. Deadpool and the group of survivors drive through many places looking for safe shelter, but none of them are suitable. Malls, farms, houses in the woods, amusement parks, bars, prisons, all are overrun by zombies. While Deadpool's group searches for survivors in the ruins, the injured man turns into a zombie and loses control and attacks the old woman sitting in the car. Deadpool is forced to kill the two of them and find another hiding place. After 2 months of searching, they finally find a place safe enough to set up a tent and share the last piece of granola. Deadpool gives his share to the kids and falls asleep. But that night, RP wakes Deadpool up because the two kids are gone. They go looking and find that the kids have been attacked by zombies. The kids have become living flesh and attack RP, ripping out his throat. Deadpool sadly apologized to the children before killing them. Once again, Deadpool continued his journey alone to Virginia and found a safe haven with the survivors. However, the peace did not last long when he accidentally encountered a group of elderly women with weapons, who came to destroy this place. Not missing the opportunity, Deadpool quickly took action to deal with those people to protect the safety of everyone in the shelter village. After entering the shelter, he discovered that this place also contained a terrible secret. An named scientist was hiding here. It turned out that he and his group had used Deadpool's blood to create this zombie virus. Just shocked, Deadpool began to transform into a zombie. Although his healing ability was still active, he could not control himself and began to attack the people in the village. He vomited everything he had eaten, awakening in a daze only to realize that everyone around him had been turned into zombies. Deadpool destroyed all the zombies in the hideout, killed the scientist, and burned the village. Finally, Deadpool decided to end everything by going to the place that created this virus. He used the scientist's head as a flashlight to kill all the zombies in his way. He entered the last room where all the Deadpool water that created the virus was stored. After drinking it all, Deadpool realized that every time a zombie bit him, it would turn into a Deadpool. And eventually an entire army of zombies turned into Deadpools. The video story about Deadpool's journey in Night of the Living Deadpool will continue shortly. But if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to support me. Also, don't forget to watch other videos on the channel. Deadpool tried his best to stop the zombie pandemic, but what if in all his efforts, things got worse? Then this is Return of the Living Deadpool, Part 2 of the Night of the Living Deadpool story. Our story begins with Deadpool gets hit on the head with a stick, and he falls to the grass screaming, "Hey, hey, who is that? Why?" The girl continues to swing the stick at his head, but Deadpool rolls out of the way and screams, "I surrender. All right, truce, white flag, soiled shorts, just chill." The girl walks up and asks why he didn't try to kill her. Deadpool replies, "I don't know you well enough to kill you." The girl walks away and wishes Deadpool good luck. Deadpool exclaims, "You're just gonna leave me here all by my lonesome." The girl replies, "You were alone when I found you, but not anymore." So they both go on an adventure. The girl's name is Liz and she asks DP how much he remembers from before. He has a little amnesia, only remembers small pieces but nothing clear. When Liz is attacked by zombies, Deadpool remembers that he is not a pacifist and starts killing zombies. When Liz is overwhelmed, she tries to run away but a zombie grabs her hand. Deadpool cuts off the zombie's hand and yells and hand her. Then as they run away, another zombie jumps on Deadpool. He hits it with a stick and yells, "Home run." But things get more interesting when other Deadpools show up. Deadpool himself sees them and happily shouts, "It's me, a bunch of me." You guys probably don't know, but this place is full of Deadpools. And boom, one of the other Deadpools cuts off Deadpool's own hand. He looks at his stump and says, "Liz, these are the guys you were warning me about." Liz starts swinging her bat, beating up the other Deadpools. Then the two run away from the evil Deadpools until the zombies come back and eat them, leaving our heroes alive for another day. As they walk away, Deadpool asks what the hell just happened. Liz explains there was a zombie epidemic and all the heroes were killed except for one hero. He found a cure for the zombie epidemic and injected himself so the zombies would eat him, in hopes that he would spread the cure. But every time a zombie bit the hero, it would turn into a Deadpool, resulting in an entire army of Deadpools. The Deadpools then kidnap the survivors and bring them to the process. A nice way of saying they will be turned into zombies and then into Deadpools to add to the Deadpool army. Liz's family has been kidnapped by the Deadpools and are on a train that Liz is tracking. This leads to her plan to bomb the train and save her family, then get them out of there. But Deadpool has a better idea, as her plan could harm the survivors on the train. Deadpool jumps on the train and starts to cut the bad Deadpools into pieces bit by bit. He first cuts one's head off, then throws another out of the train as it screams, "You suck." He then jumps onto bad Deadpools playing cards, cutting them to pieces and decapitating another, before throwing it out of the train as he kills them. That easy. Deadpool starts to wonder why they are acting so strange. And like Deadpool, Liz guesses that maybe their intelligence is not recovering like it should. They then go through the zombie car and finally reach the survivor car where Liz is reunited with her family, except for her mother. Deadpool enters the next room and sees that the woman has been transformed into a zombie, and she is half turning into a Deadpool. Even Deadpool says, "What the hell?" Liz and her family leave the train so Deadpool can find a way to stop all this and kill every Deadpool and zombie. She begins to wonder what to call this Deadpool because he is a Deadpool but different. He is an outcast, the Deadpool outcast. But when the train explodes behind Liz and the survivors, Liz begins to realize the truth about him. He is the real Deadpool, as he walks back, carrying all the weapons and ammo on the train. Deadpool looks at the bad Deadpools and thinks to himself that the world is only big enough for one Deadpool. After Deadpool cuts down all the bad Deadpools on the train, he and Liz think they are safe, but soon they are captured by another group of Deadpools and taken to the Deadpoolopolis. When they arrive, they see a strange scene where a series of Deadpool versions are handling the survivors, transforming them into other Deadpools. Deadpool and Liz quickly realize they need to get out of this place. By taking advantage of chaos and his fighting skills, Deadpool continues to attack and destroy a series of bad Deadpools. Liz also joined the fight. Together they escaped from Deadpoolopolis. They found their way to a safe area called Deadpool-Free Murica, a Deadpool-free zone. This is where the survivors gathered and built a small community against the Deadpool pandemic. Here Liz reunited with her family. However, Deadpool discovered a device that could destroy all Deadpools, including himself. Although Liz tried to stop him, Deadpool knew that this was the right thing to do to save the world, and decided to sacrifice himself once again. Entering the device that spreads a new virus to destroy all infected Deadpools, Deadpool finally killed 99% of the Deadpool pandemic. But there was still 1% of bad Deadpool left. Liz in Deadpool's costume declared that the world only needed one Deadpool, and that was her. She embarks on a new journey to destroy the remaining Deadpools and restore peace to the world.